Hi, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, hello. Good morning. Well, I thought that I was not needing a sweater, but that was wrong. Good morning. So I'm Tanya Baldwin. I am a trauma wellness healer, and I am an oracle and an intuitive. And I do daily collective card pulls and then individual card pulls for those who are looking for some clarity. And we do this wrapped in a discussion. Good morning, son. How are you? Hi, Salasia. Good morning. How are you? We're going to definitely pull a card for Salasia today because I feel like I forgot last time. Because, Hi, Jamabal. There's so many people that are popping in and out. All right, let's get the general reading over. Hi, how are you? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Let's get our general reading over. I decided, you know what else we need? There, I don't know what happened. It just popped me out of StreamYard right to the main screen again. But let's get some beautiful music. We'll turn it down a little, make sure we're not overpowering. Maybe around there. Hi. All righty. How does that work? Hi again. All right. So do you see what I did so that I wasn't going to be using all kinds of paper? I went and got myself a whiteboard. So no more wasting a whole bunch of paper. No more, being mean to trees. Right? Let's be nice to the planet whenever we can. So let's be nice. Alrighty, so I'm going to scroll back up because I know Yoda on the list. Hi, Lisa. How are you, Renee? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Alrighty. Ta-da! Yeah. There we go. Okay. Good morning, love. How are you? Perfect. Yay! Hi, Light Joy. How are you? I'll put Yoda down first. Perfect. Hiya. Right? Who's being good? I actually went to get more books. I went to get more lined paper books so I could write the names down. And then I'm like, why won't I get a whiteboard? It's so much better for the environment. And I'm so happy that I did. Diana, you are on the list. Thanks. I love that. Okay. So we had lots of fun yesterday. Yes, definitely, Renee. Alrighty. Let's see what our collective reading is. Let's start with this one. Thank you, Yoda. Beautiful. Hi, Chantel. I'll put you on the list, love. I'm going to try to leave the lid off of it and yet not get myself all. Perfect. Hi, Chipmunk. I love Chipmunk so much. Every time I see your thing, I'm just like, I feel like you're just like this cute little, just in this cute little package. Good morning. Okay, let's read because we got a protection message right off the gate, right out of the gates. Protection. They're like, yep, you guys need it. So Do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of the desert, you picture parched lips, sunburned skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and a willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. Right? The things that are not important are going to steal your energy. They're going to drain you. It's just like when we have energy, if you have something from your ex, let's say my ex gave me this mug, and every time I look at this mug, it reminds me of a toxic relationship. And it actually, like, I know every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, my ex, and it just, and I don't, consciously aware of it, but my body physically is aware of it, right? So we want to make sure that we're letting go of things that have that negative energy around it too. Good morning, Annie. How are you, love? And good morning, Facebook user. Whole bunch of Facebook users. Oh, somebody was messaging me and it popped up. So I'm fantastic. I feel a little bit tired, but I did stay up late last night because I had a huge live that we did on TikTok. We were doing guidance, so starting now, you can be put on the list and you can get either an oracle card for clarity. You can ask a question for guidance, like say you wanted to talk about something, a relationship struggle, or how do you deal with anxiety or something like that. So you can ask for guidance or clarity, or you can get healing, and I'll do a little healing session for you. Okay, so you can ask for one of those three things when it's your turn. It was so much fun last night. Renee came and hung out for a little bit. She can, it was hopping. We had we almost hit 100 people at one point for sure. Okay, so we know we've got to build our resiliency. That's what our first card suggested. Let's see what the other ones suggest. Definitely, Annie. All right. It's weird with that background music, though, how every now and then it pops up in volume, and it's like, whoa, just low. Okay, I don't know. Right? It was amazing. Okay, so the next card I pulled was Uranus, and it's talking about change. Okay, so let's see what this change is talking to us about. So we've got to be resilient, and then we're looking at change. That's okay. I'm proud. I'm happy that you were spending time with your hubby. That's a good thing. A good thing. So Uranus acts like a cosmic clutch. It takes us out of one gear and, after some chaos, shifts us into a new one. Uranus is the modern co-ruler of Aquarius and takes 84 years to round the zodiac. Uranus was the first planet we discovered once the telescope broke the boundary of our known solar system and coincided with the Industrial Revolution, when many technical and cultural assumptions broke apart. Hi. It embodies difference and why can I not say eccentric, but eccentricity? Eccentricity? It's so weird when you put it into, but eccentric. Aw, thanks. I love that heart. It's so pretty. Thank you. All right. So as it rotates in the opposite direction of most other planets and at an approximate right angle to them with one pole pointing towards the sun, I'm going to have to get my tongue to catch up with my brain. So the challenge, we're going to skip through a little bit. We're going to go with the challenge. Yay. You know what? One of the things that I love to say to people, right, especially when they've been stuck in a negative space and we're trying to pull them out of that, is tell me about the good thing that happened today, or tell me something that made you smile. Tell me something that made you laugh. Tell me what your favorite part was of today, right? Just cue them to look for those good things in whatever way they can. And if they go, nothing good happened, it was blah, 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 then go, there had to be one good thing. There had to be just one, even if it's tiny. What's the tiniest good thing that you had in your day, right? And start focusing on that little tiny thing and start pulling out more and pull out more. All right. So our challenge with Uranus, I'm not going to read the whole, there's a lot of text there. Let's skip through that a little bit. We'll go and look at what the challenge is and what the gift is, and we'll go with that. And I'll pull it all together in the end anyway. So the challenge, Uranus electrifies. It may feel like your fingers stuck in an electric socket. You are anxious to change, but you can spin your wheels until you shift into the new gear. The gift, prepare for an evolutionary leap. Shocking circumstances can force you to engage gifts you didn't know you had and help you transform. You're not alone. You're not those external attributes in transformation. You will not dissolve. A caterpillar is still internally the same creature once it becomes a butterfly. It's beautiful. Aww. Aww, love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Perfect. And even giving some rose quartz, right? Giving a little piece of rose quartz to hold on to, which will increase his love for self and self-compassion, right? Self-love and self-compassion. So it's a really good one too. All righty. Get to the next page. Boop. So the next card I pulled was the Wall, obstacles. So we're really in this conversation today. When I wrap it all together, you'll see it's a bit of an interesting day. So obstacles, being inconvenienced by life. There are moments in life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on track, with such drive and momentum that you are shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. I think rose quartz is relatively well priced, and you can get some little, and you can get some, like little different shapes and stuff. But yeah, the rose quartz is probably one of the more reasonably priced gems or crystals that are out there. So this unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless if you've done everything right in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. When you get up in the morning and you're just like, everything seems to just like get like, it's one of those things, like you're trying to put your pants on and you get your leg caught, you're going out of the bedroom and you get your shirt caught on the thing and you feel like you're like running back and forth and you can't get yourself out of the door. And you're just like, you start to build up frustration because you're like, I just got to get to work. I always try to remind myself, if I'm being slowed up in those ways where little things are just not aligning, and like catching your jacket on the door handle or something like that, right? When you just get caught up, I think of it as it's the universe trying to slow me down, because maybe if I left that 5 or 10 minutes early, there would have been an accident. Right. So I always try to look at it like the obstacle that's there, the wall that I'm coming up against, that it's there for my protection, and that there's a reason why I'm being asked to slow down. Maybe so I can grab a different perspective, or I can take care of my body and mind and spirit, because maybe I'm going too fast, pushing too fast ahead. Right. So I always try to look at that wall as like, ooh, okay. Why should I should be slowing down? I need to think about something, or I need to review something that's going on, and just pause. So let's think about that with our walls too. Life on life's term will override your best laid plans. Yes, and inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is a temporary reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. Perhaps you're being reminded of your mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose at this time, and your attention meant to be directed elsewhere. So maybe if something's like there's a block or a wall against work, maybe that's because you have to turn your attention to your family, or to people in your lives, right? So there's that potential as well. Good morning from San Diego, love. I'm excited because this Wednesday we get our live in the group again. Woohoo. So life on life's terms, right? Perhaps you're being reminded that you need to pause for a moment. So consider this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's all because all you desire and have set in motion needs time to coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for this manifestation to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will not be walled off from you, which is a great, great message, right? Whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. I comfort myself with that over and over again, and I love it. So I'm pulling those cards out. All right, our last card. So the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's see what our lovely ace. Our lovely ace is always about the beginnings, right? So new connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, and awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, and creativity. So it's a beautiful card on that side. On the shadow seer side, a time to nurture more self-love, making sure you aren't repressing your emotions, and opening up to the possibility of love. So I did pull this card in the reverse position. So being in the reverse position, we want to look more at that shadow seer side. So it's calling us for that more self-love. Okay. So that wall is pulling us back to care for ourselves, right? So an extremely positive message of vibrant beginnings. The Ace of Cups marks the genesis of relationships, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and relationship. Your emotions are powerful magic. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive optimism and profoundly radiant feelings, and consciously send your heart waves out into the world. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance, and the effusive joy that you are calling into your life. Your capacity for love is expanding, so check in and make sure you're not repressing your ability to connect with others as a result of being overly protective, not perfective, protective. We're making new words now. Perfective. So mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. It's so important for us to put our love into ourselves, right? And we forget that. Hi, Simran. You can definitely get on the list for a card. So forgive yourself for past mistakes and find a fountainhead for healing. With copious amounts of self-acceptance, get ready to expand. Exciting affinities are emerging, and it's time to open up and give yourself permission to deepen your kinship with life around you. What a beautiful message. Simran, and I'm going to say we're not going to accept any co-living, and Ashley, I have you on the list as well. All righty. So our lovely message for today. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty challenging message for today. So this whole like going the distance, that asking us to pause, right? We're in the process of doing some things, but there's a pause that's put in place here. We're going to get there, but there's just that temporary stop, which is represented by the wall as well. And all of the, the change that's about, right? And when you're looking at this with our emotions, right? It's telling us, I think the pause is just telling us, just hang on. You're putting out so much energy in all these other areas, whether it's you're putting out energy for other people in your life, or you're chasing that big dream that you're chasing. Elda, you can get on the list, love. Done. I have you on the list, all three of you. So perfect. Right? So this is telling us that maybe we need to refocus our energy on us. Maybe we're driving too hard for other people, or we're driving too hard for our businesses or whatever. And we need time for just everything to work together. It's not that we're not going the right direction, that we're not chasing the right dream. It's just that this wall is just that temporary pause. And it's just that pause so that everything else can come together. Maybe in a business, what's going to end up happening is that there's going to be someone that you are destined to align with right at that time that's going to help you to expand your reach and do, and hit what you need to do. But you need time for that meeting to happen. I guess that kind of a pause, not a pause to take you off track of where you're headed, just a pause for you to just maybe put a little more energy into your own self-love, your self-care, because maybe if you kept going at the rate that you're going, you'd burn out. So that kind of energy in today's reading. Okay. So now that I got the energy in the reading, a little bit warm. So we're going to go through this again. I'm going to catch my phone before I throw it on the floor because that would not be good. We broke one phone recently. We do not need to break any more phones. No more breaking of phones. All right. So when it's your turn, let me know because you have 3 choices. Hi, Shelly. How are you, love? So we have 3 choices. You can ask for a card for clarity or guidance, whichever. You could ask for guidance. Wow, hey? So you can ask for a clarity card. You can ask for guidance. So if you want to ask me a question around mental health, trauma, healing, how you manage through certain things, or you have a question within a relationship or something, you can ask me a question, and or you can ask for healing. Okay, so we'll put healing on the table as well. Okay. Hi, Annie. Different spelling of Annie. And Marla, I have you on the list. Okay, dear. And Annie with a different spelling. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's have fun cards today. All my cards. Oops, wrong deck. Oh, I put another deck of cards over it. Couldn't find them. All righty. So Yoda, you are first up, my friend. So you get, and Shelly, you sure can. So you get a choice. Do you want a card for clarity? Do you want guidance? Or do you want healing? Card. Perfect. So I have working the light. I put you on the list, Annie. Anne. We'll call you Anne because we have another Annie. So we'll say Anne. But we'll know. Yes, you can definitely have healing, Shelly. I'm going to put a little heart beside your name. So we know we're giving healing. All righty. So Yoda. Woohoo! Try not to throw my stuff away. All right. We must have been thinking the same, right? Let's work our light. So Yoda, the ever unfolding rose, cracked opened, it's happening for you, not to you. What a beautiful message just in that part of the card of itself. It's a beautiful card. So let's see what this is telling us. Oh my God, thank you, you two. Thank you for all of the gifts that you're giving. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. All right. Oh, we're not going to find that in here. Let me get these books out of the way. That's going to get too confusing. Let's put them over there. There we go. All right. We're organized now. Now, remember, we got to keep an eye out for 1010 and we got to keep an eye out for 1111 because no doubt we'll get to 1111. You know me. Hi, Ellen. I'll put you on the list, dear. I saw it. You were on last night, were you not? Beautiful. Okay, let's see what are the ever unfolding rose. The only problem with using this particular deck is that it's split into separate sections, but they don't have numbers on the cards. So it's going to, the only problem is it'll take me a little bit longer to find the cards because I have to go through the whole book to be like, okay, where's the card? The ever-expanding rose. The ever-expanding rose. Where's my ever-expanding rose? Come on, is it here? Nope. Is it in the next one? Wonder if it's in the... That is so weird. Come on, let me find it. Okay, we may not use this desk. Good morning, Nikita. We might not use this deck of cards because it might take me too long just to find the cards. Ah, found it. I did not think it was in that section. You're welcome. Oh, you can have a card, Nikita. Okay. This is for Yoda. We finally found his card. The ever unfolding rose. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. One day, in the not too distant future, you may be blessed. You may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not be all smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. So let it crack you open. Hi, Amanda. Definitely. Woo-hoo. How's that resonate for you, Yoda? Just what you needed to hear. It always is, right? It always ends up being just what we needed to hear. Sometimes we may not like the message, but we definitely need it. Oh, now I'm chilly. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Okay. We'll work with this deck for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. If I have to struggle too much to find them, we'll find ones that we'll use a different deck. But let's start with this. Okay, Diana, would you like a card, my love? So a card, guidance, where you can just ask me a question and I'll give you guidance, or healing is on the table for you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Yoda. Love you. Happy Monday. Huh? Thanks. I had a really amazing session and it just really opens me up and I'm just more free, just being who I am and really turning on my healer. So I'm like cheerleading healing. All right, Diana is asking for healing. So the way that the healing happens is so you're gonna see, and I can't remember who it was that let me know. Oh yeah, Starboy August. He was they were letting me, I can't make any assumptions, but they were letting me know that they felt very light and airy today after the healing yesterday. So Diana, I get you to turn on your healing is what I'm going to do, but we're going to do it together and I'm going to send my healing energy towards you. So what I get you to do is just put your left hand on your heart like I'm doing here, and you're just going to close your eyes and you're going to envision a crystal, like clear white light just filling you up. Okay, it's just coming from the heavens and it's filling you up, this beautiful white light. And I'm going to get myself fired up with my healing energy and then I'm going to send it to you. Okay, love? So that's all you have to do. I love it. Okay, let's do this together. play some Enya. Beautiful. Yep, heal the fur babies for sure. Let me know how you feel after that, Diana. Let me know how you feel. Okay, so after Diana, Renee. And I think Renee was looking for a guidance card. Or clarity card. I feel like Diana needs some extra healing, some more healing. I read that and I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's talking about her dog, but it could relate to me too. She's old. She feels great when she doesn't act like an old lady. Thank you. And the reason why I don't play, like why I'm playing the music that I'm playing is I really believe in, yes, definitely. Just feeling stuck. Oh, good. Hello, the Queen of Sheba. You can get on the list for sure. And who else? I think somebody else was asking for a card. But we'll definitely make sure. Yeah, because of copyright. Exactly, Redbeard. That's what I was getting. You're so welcome, love. I'm so happy that had that great effect for you. Oh, so what you can do to feel better in the meantime. So I would that I could have a really good conversation with you for that. I would do breathing exercises, especially in the morning. And yeah, I've been, yep, exactly. Palms get warm. Palms get so warm doing the healing energy for sure. Hi, Mama Sika. So one of the things that you could do is breathing exercises in the morning, right? When you get up in the morning, do some breathing exercises, and I can show you what they are, but pick that free call that I give, right? Pick the free call, that clarity call, and we can have a discussion about that. Okay. But I pulled this card for you. You're already doing it. So stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. Yeah, that's why I don't listen when the naysayers come in and they're like, this is just, you guys are so, what? This is just, I don't, yeah. Right? And I'm just like, no. There's too many people that feel it and see it and hear it, and the words resonate on the cards. So, but I'm going to read you what your card is once I find it. You're already doing it. So let's see what it's telling you about you're already doing. We're just going to take our time going through the deck, and maybe I'll find it sooner. That's interesting that both of the cards are from the beginning. Hello, lover boy. Oh, Delish. That's the one. I said there was another one. It is easier to smile, for sure, right? Let's be happy. Let's have love, right? Lover boy, you are on the list, my dear. It's so much easier, right? We can choose to love. We can choose to be positive. Chandni, you are on the list, dear. And just remember, if you want some more clarity, you want a bit more clarity, you can do the readings. The link's on my Facebook profile for those on Facebook. For those that are catching me on TikTok, in my profile as well, there's the Calendly link. Oh, no. Hey, Alex, how are you? Seems like it's been a little while since I seen you on there, One Voice. All right, Renee. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking on it. It's happening. You are closer than you think. Putting you on the list, Alex. Perfect. All right. So you are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You've come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now, all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane, water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will soon come. You are already doing it. Keep going. What a beautiful, beautiful message. Aww. I'm so happy for you. Good morning, Jess. Jess, yes. I have you on the list, Chandni. And Jess, we are going to make these weird signs. So the pendulum sign is like this little, like it looks like a decoration. And then the healing, I put the heart. And then when someone wants a card, I'll put like a square. Let's represent a card. And then for guidance, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe twinkly, maybe a star for guidance. That's how we'll list them. And T, you can definitely get on the list, love. On the list you are. T. Perfect. Okay, so Chantel, my dear, what would you like? Would you like guidance, which is me answering questions in the realm of trauma, mental health, all of that stuff? Would you like a card for clarity, or would you like healing? Healing, T? I'm going to put a heart beside your name. Okay. You're welcome, sweetie. All righty. And if anyone wants a pendulum, as long as the pendulum stays intact, we'll use the pendulum. But if it decides to, if it decides to get all broken. Healing, Chantel? Perfect. Okay. So we're always gonna, every time I do the healing with you, I'm gonna talk the same thing, okay? I'm gonna get you to go through it. So I want you to put your hand on your chest, right over your heart space, and I just want you to see beautiful white light coming into your body, filling you up. And this light feels like it's healing, it's love, it's warm. Okay? And I'm going to send that to you. Okay? Really love. You're welcome, Chantel. Hi, Barb. I'll put you on the list, okay, dear? Oh, on my TikTok, and also, you know what? Varying Redbeard, I'll upload it to TikTok. I did the recordings, but I might have uploaded Taurus already. So you can check the Taurus reading, or if you'd like, you can connect with me and I'll do a full yearly reading for you directly. The readings that I do, they're $45 for about an hour to 45 minutes to an hour. So you can connect with my link and I'll find a way. We'll find a way. But I did do a priority spread looking at what your priority for love, career, and self-improvement would be for what year are we in? 2023? Clarity? Definitely. We can leave it with clarity. Okay. So clarity is our card. So you get a square. Square beside your name. Okay. We're going to rub off the names that we've done. And it is Annie now. Not, Annie. 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 Just Annie. Okay. And let me know if you want a card, healing, clarity. Okay. And you can always ask me a question too, if you have something you need clarity on. Fair enough. But it's also an hour and a bit of my work. So, it seems a bit fair. Card, Annie. Perfect. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. I love it. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, yes. Wait. I had some other names I have to write on the list. Somebody else asked. Barb and Solaris. Barb. And she wanted a card. Solaris. And then Kathleen. Aww. Very nice. So Annie, leap. Now I just have to find it in the book. I just have to find the card. Oh, leap. If it's in the front of the book, that'll be really funny because every single one. Okay, no, if it wasn't in the beginning, that would have been really weird. That would have been weird. Okay, it's not in that section. Let's see if it's in this section. Leap, we found it. We found it. Yay. Alrighty. You go first. The universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you are being called to leap toward or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or maybe perhaps you're waiting for a big fat sign or instruction manual or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go of all the things we know in hope for something new. And it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising. And right now, this is how you're being called to live. Nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip, to allow what once was so full of life to fall away leaf by leaf. For a moment, it feels like nothing will grow again. The branches are left bare without the comfort of what was once. But in the morning of spring, new shoots begin to appear and something new is born that is even more glorious than before. So you go first. Take the good run up and leap, and you're going to be okay. Sometimes it is scary, right? It is really scary taking that leap. It was a scary transition for me, going from a stable income from my nursing. I was paid very well. I've been a nurse for over 20 years. I was making 6 figures a year, and I jumped off I leaped off and said, "Catch me, catch me, universe." I'm still waiting to be caught fully. Hi, Kathleen. Nice. Noble career. Noble career. Okay, after Annie, Simran. And Simran, did you want a card or did you want clarity? And remember, this morning it's, tappity tap. Let go. Let go. You've got this, Annie. Let go. Trust. Have faith. See the outcome as you want it. And then have faith that that's what's going to come to you. All right, Simran. I do love these cards. I just get tired. I just get annoyed at trying to find them. I wish they'd. No, I haven't yet, Alex. You are coming up though, but a little bit. There was quite a few. So, Simran, I've not read this card before. I'm excited to see what the message is from it. So, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light. I'm going to have to read the back. Okay. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine path. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Interesting card. I've not seen this one before. Oh, and we found it right away. We're good. We're good. Okay, Simran. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She's not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Very cool. Hello, Ms. Fleas. Yes, thank you. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. So, we have an activation. I love this. And I'd love to know which areas you were working in as nurses for sure. So for Simran, you get to come forward, or I'm going to hold this. This is at your heart space. So hold that to your heart space. And you're just going to repeat the message that I'm going to give to you here. Okay. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. So beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Very cool. I'm going to hold it up so you can take a picture of that. And that's for Simran. And you can mirror the image when you take the picture. You mirror the image. And I think it's a beautiful message for all of us. Right? We all seem to be competing to be on the same stage at the same level, doing the same thing, because society makes us think that, we all have to be, we all have to be these big stars on world stages. But you can impact one life, and maybe that one life that you impact, they have a mission that they need to do, that you're helping them to do, right? There's so many people making, like, you can touch one life, and that's important too, right? It doesn't have to. I think she's agreeing with me. She's agreeing with me. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. I was an emerge nurse and flight nurse, and then I went into management and managed. I worked in a lot of different areas of nursing in my 20 years, though, like acute care. I worked in occupational health, oncology, and nephrology. I did nephrology as well. I worked in nephrology. I did hemodialysis, dialysis, hemodialysis. But in the oh my God, the over the bag systems. I can't even. It's been too long. Hi, Angel Wings. I know. I called for you. I was like, "Where's Angel Wings?" Not there. All right. So I'll put you on the list, Angel. 777. Good morning. All righty. So, the home choice bags or whatever, the twin bags. I used to do twin bags and on the overnight machine. Why can I not remember these things? My brain is just mush this morning. But I did all of that as well. But I was mostly emerge and then worked in long-term care as a manager. You can definitely be on the list, Ms. Felice. Peritoneal dialysis. Thank you for putting PD down. Thank you. I just needed the little, see, you help it. Ms. Felice. On the list. All right. So, Ashley, do you want a card? Do you want healing or do you want guidance? Like, guidance is asking a question where you want to access my knowledge in trauma and mental health or in wellness in general. The card is for clarity and healing. And we do have a pendulum, which we could do a quick yes/no question. Hi, Keita. Yeah, I did peritoneal dialysis for a few years. I never worked in hemo. I do yes/no questions with the pendulum. Hello. No, you can definitely get on the list. Yeah, it is. And I'm gonna move Celicia and my lovely Melinda over so you can find more room. Keto. If I wrote smaller, I would have way more space. Yeah, it was. We used to have to, like when I worked at the Peterborough Hospital. I started in Emerge there, and then I went into medicine with like the hemodial or the peritoneal dialysis unit. So we went into nephrology and did that for a while. Yes, you can be on the list, Jennifer. All right. So Ashley, did you wanted a card, my friend? Yeah, and then after I did labor and delivery shortly, like for a short period of time. And then I was just mostly Emerge, and then, like I said, nephrology, and then I went into flight nursing, and then back into like acute care Emerge, occupational health management. And the acute care is a combo medicine and nephrology, so it's more like a rural hospital thing where you would do where you would have like all medicine, surgery, like everything ends up on the acute care floor. You just take care of everything from life to death. You can be birthing babies and taking care of babies, and then you can also be taking care of palliative care patients. That's how acute care works. So it's basically rural hospitals in towns or communities where they don't have huge hospitals. So they have smaller hospitals where the floors are called acute care, and you just have everything. So you can have somebody, like I said, from a variety of different things. That's amazing. I was gonna do casual nursing while I was getting my company going once I moved back and relocated back to Ontario. But because I took a leave of absence for MS, I have to prove that I'm not unsafe for patients anymore, which is ridiculous. So I have to wait for my nursing license to be approved by a board. Good morning, Lori. You can definitely be on the list, love. And if I'd stop chitter-chattering, we'd get there faster. All right, Ashley, I pulled a card for you. Warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? It's a big question. Okay, so let's see what warrior woman is telling us. You are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-fed life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeeper to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid. I was born to do this." But the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then, as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign you are on the right track. So the question is, have you answered your deepest calling? From North Europe. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. That was a beautiful message. I love the warrior woman card. I've pulled it before and I love it. I love it. Sweden. I'd love to come see you in Sweden, Elin, and Europe. I'd love to travel. We just need to travel. Okay, Elda, are you still there, Elda? We're just going to see if we have Elda in the group, and if not, then we'll move on to Marla. Estonia. Nice. I'll come visit you. We'll go do a European tour. I have lots of international friends, and the Philippines. Beautiful. Hi, Alda. Did you want a card, guidance, or healing? Hi, David. Marla. And while you decide, I'm going to do a sippy sippy. The Netherlands. Beautiful. Yeah, I want to travel all over the place. All over the place. I've done so much traveling with my with being a flight nurse and got to see a lot of beautiful, beautiful spaces, but I need to do some traveling, some more traveling, see some more of these beautiful places. Inner temple, devotion, truth, tune into the portal to your heart. Trying to read that backwards. So devotion, this is your inner temple, Elda. Let's see how long it takes me to find it. Nope. Yay, we've got it. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice. So chanting things like Om, Om, or Ram, Vam, Lam, Ah, any one of them, great. Or connect with me and I'll walk you through different mantras, mudras, and stuff that you use for your chakras. Okay, but so back to the thing. Or journaling is great. Journaling prompts and meditation. I suggest everybody have a meditation practice. Okay, so or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you are seeking wait for you in the portal of your heart, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you're being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career path or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. So commit to daily devotional practice. And that, like I was saying, that devotional practice, it's not saying that you have to pray like and get into religion, right? We can pray to source, to God, to spirit, to goddess, whatever you hold, right? You can pray to that, or you can just open yourself up to that meditation and that silence, right? And connecting with your inner self or your higher self, right? So connecting with your soul and listening to your heart. What do and so meditation it's a practice. It's just a practice. So you're practicing allowing thoughts to not get engaged, right? You're practicing that a thought comes into your head and you don't follow it. So when you're in meditation, just return to your breath. Every time a thought comes into your head and you find yourself following it. So let's say you're sitting there meditating and you're like, oh, I gotta pay bills, or oh, remember you gotta connect with so and so, or you remember that fight that I had with somebody, and da 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 da. It's the second that you catch your brain following the thought into another thought and having a chain of thoughts that are this. That's when you wait, we're meditating. Pull yourself back, focus on my breathing, and the more that you practice it, the easier it gets to take control and not follow those thoughts. Just let them be like leaves passing through your mind. Just pass on through, right? Untethered Soul, beautiful book. Michael Singer, I believe, was Untethered Soul. Just a beautiful book to read for that, for sure. Good call on that. Untethered Soul. I do think it was Michael A. Singer is the name on that book. But honestly, I could search it so fast, being that I have a whole computer here in front of me. Let's just search Untethered Soul so we have the actual name, because that is Michael A. Singer, correct. Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. Beautiful book. And they have, they have the Untethered Soul book, and then they have living untethered and what it talks about too. But most times when we're connected to our spirit, we are in the here and now. We're not connected to our spirit when we're running off in the future, thinking about the what ifs and the oh my gods and this could happen, right? And we're not attached to our spirit when we're in the past and we're thinking about the oh my god, what did I do then? What is, when we're stuck in that past state. Okay, so we're connected to our spirits when we're in the present moment. So that's why that meditation practice is helpful. And when you get into chanting is so powerful. Okay, so breath work, your pranayama and mantras and mudras, very, very important for us, and can definitely help us with healing. Okay, Marla, did you want a card, guidance, or healing? Or yeah. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Hello, Asha. And hello, Debs. Appreciate you too. All righty. Tanya, see if you can find a show. I cannot see where I left off. Fun travel show called Granny's on Safari. Ooh. You're not able to see or hear? That's so weird. I don't know what's going on with your phone, Linda. Healing. Oh, I got you, friend. So, thanks, my beautiful citrine crystal crown. Good morning, Alicia. So, we're going to go through the setup again. Marla, good morning, heavenly love, Martin. So we're going to go through this again, okay? So I want you to just place your hand on your chest, okay? And I want you to envision a beautiful white light. It's coming in from the heavens, cascading over your body and filling you up, okay? All right. So I'm going to send you some healing energy, okay? Just you're going to focus on it too with that white light, okay? I even embraced her niece. I can't picture her, but just her name, and having her sent with some healing energy. So let me know how that felt for you, Marla. I haven't called you yet, Kita. Soonish. Soonish. We had a pretty good list started up in the beginning. So Marla. So now we have Annie with AINIE. Yeah. Oh, I hope that helps. That clears you up. I hope you start feeling a bit better. Okay. Crystals for compassion, rose quartz. Rose quartz is definitely the best. The best. Yes, definitely. Okay, so Annie with an I, AINIE. Annie, are you still there? I know I'm like I got cold now after doing that, so I feel like I could. So with moon water, what you do with your moon water, you got blocked? That's silly. I'm like, I don't even understand why they would block you for that question. Like I think like almost like people just, they think that they have to be paid for everything, but I don't think that all knowledge needs to be paid for. And there's a difference that you can do energy exchange by giving loves and likes. You can give an energy exchange by giving gifts. You can give an energy exchange by holding people in prayer and blessing them. Like, you know, if I think highly about you and I'm blessing you, then I'm sharing my energy with you, giving you positivity, right? It's just silliness. So anyway, we're all about love and light here. So moon water. What I do with moon water is I take filtered water or spring water, and in fact, I'm very lucky because not that far from my house is an artesian well. So I fill up big jugs with water from the artesian well. So it's just beautiful water. I speak affirmations into it. Right? I speak affirmations into the water, saying all kinds of beautiful things. You can do manifestations into it. You can talk self-love, kindness, compassion, whichever you need, but you speak whatever you want, and you hold your bottle, right? And you imbue the feelings. You give the feelings into the water, right? So talking into the water, and and giving the emotions too. So that love, right? You're feeling love and gratitude and joy while you're holding the bottle and speaking all those words into it. And then you put it under the moonlight and get it charged up. And then every day, the first thing that I do is get up in the morning and I take a drink of moon water. First, I say, I love you. I go, I love you. And then I take a drink of moon water. Right. So every day I start my morning with moon water. And I am also lucky that I have a well in my house too. So either way, I'm drinking good water. That's not, don't drink chlorinated water or water that's, like even a lot of the bottled water that we get, that's bottled water. Often it comes from a tap. Someone's just pulling it from a tap. So it should be filtered or spring water that we're trying to drink to stay as healthy as possible. Or if you have a well. And if not, if you can get yourself, a system that uses charcoal and stuff that you can cleanse your water. The cats took a drink. Beautiful. Okay, Annie with your AINIE. I haven't heard from you, so now we're to Shelly. Shelly, are you still there? If Shelly's not there, then we're going to move on to Ellen. But the ELIN from Kathleen. You're a little bit yet, but who knows? Because the list can get. Hi, Shelly. And you wanted healing, my love. Do you still want healing, Shelly? If you still want healing, I'll give you healing. If not, we can give. Yeah, you can always connect with me. So I'm a trauma healer, and what I do is a bunch of different Aw, thank you. So you just still want healing, Shelly? And Jara, I'm putting you on the list. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Amazing, Yoda. And hi, Marilyn. And one thing that you can do, Kimberly, is remind yourself that you not to take it personally, that it's something wrong with them, not something wrong with you because they did that. Okay? There's something wrong with them, not something wrong with you. And yes, obsidian and amethyst. Obsidian is really good. Black onyx is good for protection. All right. Okay. So we're going to do healing for Shelly. So Shelly, we're going to do the same thing. Okay. I just want you to place your hand on your heart, over your heart space, and you're just going to close your eyes and envision yourself being filled up with white light, beautiful white light. And I'm going to fill myself up with white light, and I'm going to access all of my healing energy, and then I'm going to send it towards you. Okay. So let me know how you feel. Yes, take nothing personal, for sure. Beautiful. Yeah, no, and you know what? Sometimes, and if you're interested in healing your trauma, definitely connect with me. The easiest way is to use my Calendly link and book a clarity call where I can talk about how I help people heal through their trauma, what working with me would look like. Okay, but the clarity call itself is free, so you can always connect with me and discuss that and how I can help you. And yeah, we definitely we take things we take things personally, right? But a lot of times it has nothing to do with us, right? It really doesn't. It has to do with them. It just has to do with them. Okay, after Shelly, Elin. Woo! See, this is me with the cap off. It's risking dropping it everywhere. And Shelly, let me know how you feel, love. Okay. So Elin, are you there? Or Ellen? I feel like that little, you know, that documentary where they dub the voices over it, and it's the little prairie dog. And he's like, Ellen. I feel like Elin, Ellen. All right, perfect. And what would you like, my dear? Healing, a card, or guidance? Is there an area that you would like some tips on how to navigate through, or techniques on how to navigate through? All right. Shuffling the cards in preparation. Guidance cards, perfect. Woohoo. It's like I knew. It's like I somehow knew. All righty. Wee. Oh. This is beautiful. Council of Light, divine orchestration, Helpers in the subtle realms. Look at that beautiful card, guys. Just beautiful. Oh, we missed 1010. We missed 1010. Oh, well. We're going to have to. Oh, love to you, friend. Love to you. Connect if you'd like to heal with me, okay? Connect. I have a couple of different packages. And if all of the, all of the woo-woo stuff, Ashley, yes. But I can do you next if you stay. Okay? All right. Hi, Sparkling. All right, Council of Light. Let's see where this is in the book. Okay. Nope, that's no problem. I'll put you back on the list, and I'll let you go next, okay? Council of Light, Elin. Good morning. Good morning. We're just doing an energy exchange. So if you have gifts that you can give gifts. But if you don't, then you just tap the screen to give light so it expands the reach. So we'll hit somebody that really needs it. I'm like, where did it go? It's hiding here somewhere. Jess, let me just make sure we're still tightened together here. All right. Should Jess break up with her partner? That's a no, Jess. I want you to focus on the road. This is a quick answer. She just wanted a big... That's a solid no. Like, it's a solid no. Do not break up with Doug. Jess should not break up with Doug. Like, this is a strong no. Like, I haven't had it swinging this hard in a while, Jess. No hesitation. Okay? Yeah, it's just sharing energy. I do. Depending on what you mean by do, I do relationships too. Do I help people with relationships? Yes. Because the best way to have a healthy relationship with somebody is to have a healthy relationship with yourself. You're welcome, Jess. Okay, so Lynn wanted a card. We're going to read the Council of Light. I dipped that in there. Woo! Almost started just going. Let's get back to that card. Council of Light. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness on the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it's time to ask them. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of Earth and all humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world, United Nations, they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your requests and let them get to work. So you get an activation. So I'm holding this here. Okay. And you're going to repeat this. Okay. So Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity. every step of the way, and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. That's a really big message. That's a really big message. Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way, and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Let me know how that resonated with you, Elin. I think it's Elin. I feel like it's Elin. Hi, Kim. You can definitely be on the list. I put you on the list. I actually did. Okay, after Elin, Nikita. So Nikita, if you're still there, love, throwing cards again. Beautiful. I'm chilled again. I tend to know really well when they resonate because my body lights me up. Ashley. So Nikita, I'm going to pop Ashley in here really quick because that call that she had, and she wants guidance. So did you want to ask a question or did you want guidance by a clarity call? Yeah. Super tingly over here. In code now. A card, Debs? All right. I can put that beside your... Did you want guidance from a card or do you want me to answer a question? It's about my pregnancy. Do you do that? I can ask a card or I can, we can consult the cards. But if you want to talk about it from like a nursing perspective or a health perspective, I can give you guidance and understanding through that. If you want that kind of guidance. Okay. Yeah, me too. I get super overheated and I got to take my sweater off and then all of a sudden I'm freezing and chilled all the way down to my toes and I got to put my sweater back on and then I'm still cold. So I'll pull a card for you, Ashley. But if you want to ask like a question, if something's not, thanks, Deb. If you're not feeling, okay. So I'll do one of two things. Okay. First, we'll ask from this one. Okay. So is Ashley pregnant? Is Ashley Haley pregnant? Yes. Yes, Ashley. According to the pendulum, yes. Are you early in your pregnancy? Because that's what that was indicating, was that yes, but I'd say maybe two to three. That's what I'm feeling, is 2 to 3 month span. Does that feel about right? Marilyn, I'll put you on the list, love. Oh, I got you on the list. I did get you on the list. Was the negative a dip test? Or was the negative you went to the hospital and had a blood test? Yes, I think the COVID vaccine has a lot to do with that, Melinda. Dip. Get a blood test to confirm. Sometimes the dip tests they don't detect it, and if it's really early in your pregnancy, it can give you a false negative. So you want to wait, and so clarity, always go for a blood test for pregnancy to be certain, right? So see your doctor and actually have a test done, okay? Because it could be just that the level wasn't high enough to detect at that time, or there could have been something with the pregnancy test itself, okay? So Annie, you wanted clarity, okay, with the card. And there have been a lot of unexplained deaths ever since the COVID vaccine came out. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that, but we're just going to note. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So what is not aligned and needs to change is what that says. Reading it upside down and backwards. Okay, so Annie, align your life. I like super. And everybody's like, I don't even know what that meant. Nope, it's okay. You're welcome. Right, according to the pendulum, right, and but to be confirmed, I would go see a doctor and have an actual blood test done to confirm. Okay, this is the safest way. Plus, you should be followed by a physician during your pregnancy, right? They'll want to make sure that you're getting and take a multivitamin. Take the pregnancy multivitamin because you want to make sure you're getting folic acid. Drink from what you get from orange juice. So what is not aligned or needs to change, Annie? What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of evolution, change, and growth. Yeah, like it's just tingling. Like I almost want to scratch it. It's like super. So change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it's harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and aligned life to the way of being. If you pulled this card, you're being called to let go of who you once were or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now. To courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. So what in your life is not aligned or needs to change? Yes, connected. So Annie, let me know how that resonates with you, okay? And Nikita, you wanted a card as well, I believe. Some clarity. So I have two different trauma wellness packages that are exactly the same. They're just, they're Sacred Journey Oracle. So they're the Sacred Journey Oracle packages, and one is individual and the other is group. So in the individual, it's just you and me. We meet every 2 weeks where we consult the cards, and then I give you guidance in how to heal that, how to navigate through that. So I'll give you things like, let's say it came up and it was talking about not feeling safe. So I would give you tips and techniques on how to create a safe space within your home, within your person, and how to create safe containers for the traumas that you're dealing with, right? And so that's, in an individual. We do every 2 weeks, we meet in a one-on-one session. And then after that, on the other weeks, I pull the cards, consult for a message, send you it, plus any guidance or tips or techniques that you will need to navigate through that. It's a 3-month journey where we work through your trauma. We work through it gently to ignite your self-love. That's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to get you into love with yourself, because that's what you need. You need to turn your love on, right? Turn your love on to yourself. And the group program is the same. It's just instead of it being you and me meeting individually, I meet with you and a group of people, and we work through trauma together. There's benefits to both. If you work with yourself together, with me individually, it's all you and me. So everything is specifically tailored directly to you. So it's a very intimate healing environment. If you work in the group environment, the benefit of that is that somebody may see something a slight different way than you see it. Thank you, Anne. We'll see it somebody in a different way, and they will bring something up, or they'll say, you know what, the car kind of reflected to me in this way, and you'll be like, wow, I didn't think of it that way. Or they'll, talk about healing in something that you didn't realize was important. Thank you so much, Anne, so much. So the working in a group does have its bonuses, and they're 3-month packages. So you meet with me for at least 6 hours in each of the packages. You're actually in an individual session with me for at least 6 hours. If you're in the group, it's way more than 6, because I definitely am not only an hour in those group sessions. We're usually about 2. We have several members through both of them that are in both of those programs that can comment on how amazing it is. Yeah, it's sometimes it's just too fast, right? They don't support you. They don't support you in your healing with the tips and techniques and that the structure, the foundation, right? When I went to therapy, many times when I went to therapy, it was just, well, let's talk about it. So let's talk about all your big traumas, and you talk about them, and you're like, but I don't know how to soothe. I don't know how to control my nervous system. Well, if you don't know how to soothe your nervous system, you shouldn't be exploring your trauma, because you're just going to potentially re-traumatize yourself, right? You want to have that soothed, or that ability to bring your dysregulated nervous system back to regulation. That's a huge part of it. So you need those supports in place, and that's what I start with. Okay. And then there's, so that's what I combined tips and techniques and guidance together. So it's not just talk therapy, not at all, right? You'll get, whether it's doing, certain things. And I do have payment plans, but I don't have I just say that I do payment plans, but I don't have the information actually, the written down. That was something to talk. If you're paying all in one, you can pick that link, that Calendly link. You could pick Sacred Journey individual and book it for you and pay for it and be done with it. If you pay for it all at once, I give you an additional free session with the Oracle cards. If you pay in payment plans, then, we can talk about that beforehand. So you would just select the clarity call and talk to me about what you're looking for and that you want to do payment plans. And then we can arrange that to be set up. It's just a discussion with me that you want to do it and that you want to do it in payment plans, and we'll arrange that. Okay. Yes, I'll send the link to you, Kita. And when I'll send just the link, nothing else in the message. So then the link, you can go to the link. And it's also, if you follow me on Facebook, it is a link that's under my profile. If you go to my profile, the link is there for the Calendly. So that's an option as well. Okay. So we have lots of different ways we can heal. And like I said, if you show up on my stuff and you're like, you know what, the Oracle card's not my bag, I have a trauma wellness program that does not use all the woo-woo or the mystical, right? It is all about just straight up healing, because I recognize the cards are not for everybody, right? But the cards are for me, and the ones that it is for, I love it. Hi, Blanco. How are you? I can put you on the list. Okay. I think I've just about shuffled the spots off them, as my mom would have said. Perfect. Thank you, Melinda. Woo! Nikita, we got the Council of Light again. I love the mystical stuff. The mystical stuff makes me super happy. 1991. I'm like, 12, 12, 12. What a day. Blanco, on the list, darling. Perfect. So Nikita, Council of Light. So you have to access your council. You have to ask them directly. So get into meditation. I'm just going to summarize the card because we just read it. But just put yourself into meditation and ask. When I'm, so I can turn, when I do the healing, right? One of the things that I do with the healing is I connect with Archangel Raphael, and I ask him to help me, and guide me in the healing, because Archangel Raphael is the angel. Like that's his thing. That's what he's the healer, right? He's the healer. So I ask him to help me and guide me. But you can connect to your guides in God and Source, or your higher self, through prayer and through meditation, and just ask the question, what? Oh my goodness. The cards stress him out. I don't know what that says. I just wanted to look at what the question, because I'll have a question with it. Yes, they do. They do mean things. So 111. Oh, Lori. Wait. We're going to pull a card for Lori real quick before she takes off for work, okay? Because Lori's not that far down the list anyway. So let's get Lori a card real quick here before she goes, so that she can have a card to start her day. How's that? And then we'll go back to that, just asking the questions, right? Just ask for guidance. Ask them to help you. What do you need guidance with? You just connect with them. But those numbers, look them up. They're important. If you're seeing synchronicity all the time, then that means that you are on the right path. You're on the right path. Okay, it's telling you you're on the right path. 888 is abundance. Lori, awakening. Look at that card, guys. Awakening. So let's see. Awakening, Lori. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You are going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discover more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you're experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rising through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering, and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receive them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you're here to birth one of these creations into the world, or perhaps you're being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following working your light activation. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. That's a powerful one. I really like that one, and I hope you got that before you ran out the door, Lori. All right, and I'm going to find you here a little bit on the list and take you off. All right. And I can take Jess off as well, because we did hers early because she had to run too. All righty. Okay, Nikita. And now we are on to Amanda. Amanda Avila, love. No, not yet, T. Not yet. It's coming, though. Okay. You are to put yourself first. And you are a little bit down on the list just yet, but it'll go a little bit faster now. So Amanda, are you still there, love? I'm going to pull your card for you, okay? I'm going to throw some cards too. Make sure I didn't have any other down there. Woo. You're welcome. All right, Amanda. You're coming. That's a pretty decent list. Hi, baby. And just remember, Wednesday in the Sacred Journey Oracle group, it will be the live session this week. Last week was the card pull. This week's the live session. We don't have to answer spam. Okay, Amanda. Share your voice. This is a big message for you. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Okay. Nope, you didn't miss your card, Angel. You're coming up. Okay. I'll try to do a little less like rambling chatter talking. Share your voice. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. I love that message. I love that message. A beautiful message for you, Amanda. I have like such a like tingly on my head. It's like, oh, I know you can't really scratch it away, but I want to. I want to itch at it. I'm sending you so much love, honey. I've met you. I know how amazing you are. I told you the first time that I spoke to you that you're amazing. I can sense that, right? You're just beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Kita, do you have to leave? Can we do a card for Kita before she leaves? Or if it's not Kita that's leaving? If Kita's leaving, can we be nice and pull a card for her before she goes so she doesn't miss her card? Unless you'd like healing energy and I can send you. You have to take your bunny to the vet. We should send some healing energy to your bunny. I love bunnies. Bunnies are super cute. Card? Perfect. You're so welcome, love. Definitely. Wednesday at 7 Eastern. We'll be live in the group doing our group session for the Sacred Journey Oracle. A yes came up. I don't know if the yes was we should heal your bunny. He broke his nail. Poor little bunny. This is interesting. Like the cards that keep flying out are the cards that we've already seen today. Really weird. Except for that yes card. All right. Kita. Imrama. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Let's see what Imrama is. And this one, I think I know where it is. Nope, maybe not. I thought it was in the back of the deck. Miriam. Maybe not. Imrama. Oh, there we are. Found it. Okay. Where are you being called to journey to? The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be a physical ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is a journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or perhaps watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. So we have an activation for you, Kita. On your heart, my dear. May seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. So may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. A beautiful card. Beautiful card. Chilled. And I have the sweater on, so that's not cool. So is Queen still there? And after Queen, Delicia. Aw, I love that. You're so welcome, Kita. Okay, so Queen, and then Delicia, and then Loverboy, Chandni. Okay. Jara. Yeah, you're down a little bit further yet, Jara. Okay, I'm just seeing if Queen's still here, and if Queen's not here, I know Loverboy. Is. Okay, Loverboy, did you want a card, guidance, or healing? Card, guidance, or healing, love? You guys are doing fantastic, by the way. Like, way to go. Like, Melinda, she's got like tappity, tappity, tap, tap, tap fingers. I love it. Healing? Okay, perfect. All right, we'll put those down. All right, we'll go through the drill again. All right, I want you put your left hand on your heart, and you're just going to envision a white light coming into you, healing you, okay? It's just that all that light is just the light directly from source. I'm going to channel it. I'm going to talk with Archangel Raphael and get him to help fire me up a bit more, and I send that energy to you, okay? And I also call in Archangel Michael because we can all use a little bit of protection. So we'll call in him as well. Let me know how that feels, love. Whew. I feel really bright, like really bright. Yeah, it's frequencies. So this particular one is for healing and transformation. It is the 639 frequency. Okay. Beautiful. Good morning, sunshine. So this Wednesday, we're live in the group, the Sacred Journey Oracle group. So just that reminder. Whooshy. Delisha, are you still there, love? Delisha? I did call Queen and I didn't get a response from Queen. If Delisha's there, let me know. Chandni, if you're still there, let me know. Perfect. What would you like? Card, guidance, or healing? I'll warm myself up a little. Woo. And drink some cooler coffee. Card. Beautiful. Let's see what we aren't lighting up in you, my friend. Okay. And then Chandni, if you're on there, let me know. Okay. And if not, we're going to move on by to Alex. And then after Alex is T. And she wanted a card. And Barb wanted a card, which is interesting. So the way that the screens are positioned, I have TikTok over here, and then on this screen here, I have all the other feeds. So Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube are on this feed here. And Amanda was the card that I pulled, the one voice. The card I just flew out, and it flew towards you as I was shuffling just now. So I already delivered the message to you, but the card, it just went right towards you, which is just is meant. And I'm doused in cold now. You need to definitely turn your voice on. You need to speak. You need to bring forward what you have to share, because it's powerful, right? It's amazing energy. Thank you guys so much. Amazing energy. All right. Delish. Pleiades. With the Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Pleiades. Yeah, the energy that I tend to send out a lot of, like, the energy tends to be cold a lot, and then every now and then it'll get like hot. We'll get all nice and warm. But yeah, I feel like I need to do up my zipper and just snug right in. My sweater's sideways. There we go. All right, Pleiades, Delisha. This one is back of the book. I remember that. So the Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since near the beginning of humanity. You are a soul who has a double mission: to grow at a soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep going. Your work is divinely guided. Of all of the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. So, activation time. This is just hold it towards your heart, and we're going to repeat. You're just going to repeat after me. So, I call upon Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through me. Let me be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source. Let me channel in a way that also serves me. It's a really good one. I call upon Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through me. Let me be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source. Let me channel in a way that also serves me. And I'm warming up a little chilly on the outside, but warm in the inner. Warm in the inner. Let me know how that is. Okay. Chandni, I did not see you come up, hun. So Alex, are you still there? One voice. And if not, T, are you there? My dog's having a good old snoozy snooze. Hi, Paul. Right? Very well. Very, very warm and amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Let's raise the consciousness of the planet. Let's do amazing things. Alrighty. I didn't see anything from Alex. What about T? Are you still there, T? And if not T, Barb. Okay. You could be disassociated enough from your body that you're not feeling it, right? But it also could be that it wasn't meant for you, Kimberly. So that's why Delicia's feeling it and not you. And some of the rest of us might feel it a little more because we're more energetically in tuned, or we've been doing this a little bit more together, so we're more connected energetically. So we're feeling it because we're in tune with one another. Probably. One of the things that you'd said, like I would love to talk to you. You really need to connect with me with a free call. Hi, Barb. All right, Barb. Would you like a card, healing, or guidance of some sort? Right? Hi, Liz. How are you, love? Hello. Thank you for the rose, love. Not yet, but close. Okay. Alrighty. I will send you healing energy, love. So we're going to go through it again, though. Just place your hand on your chest, on your heart, over your heart, central, right? We're looking more at the chakra heart, not the anatomical heart. But I always say use the left hand because the heart sits on the left side. So your hand will cover with your anatomical heart as well. So hand over your heart, beautiful white light coming into your body. Okay. And I'm going to just connect and I'm going to send you that healing energy. Okay. How does that feel? So connecting is just clicking on that link and booking a free clarity call with me. It's completely free. And then we can talk and discuss how I can help you. Okay. But I think connecting in individually will turn on that light. Alrighty. Delisha. Okay. Yeah, you get to pick. You get to pick a time that works for you within my schedule. Okay? Okay. Yes, I agree. I agree. It's beautiful, isn't it? Because we've been connecting for a bit, and yeah, I definitely would like to speak with you, Kimberly. Definitely would like to speak with you. Okay, so you pick a time that works for you. I know. Is it more your right hip that was hurting? You definitely can, Salasia. We'll definitely do that. So Solaris, Kathleen, and then Angel Wings 777 and Ms. Feliz. Okay, if you guys can let me know if you're still here, any one of you. Actually, both. Okay, because my right hip's hurting a little more. My right hip's hurting a little more now. So I was thinking it was more your right hip was the hip that was really. I've got you on the list, Liz. Beautiful. Okay, so Solaris. No Solaris. I haven't heard from Solaris, but if they show up, I will. Oh, it's 11:04. We're getting close to 11:11. We can do our affirmation. Good night, Nikita. Love. Kathleen. Is Kathleen there? You could email me. And I'll send you the link in the email, and then you could select the link to book the time through my calendar, right? All right, so we're going to do Angel Wings, and then we'll do Miss Felice. So what would you like, Angel Wings? A card or healing, or would you like to ask something specific about a situation that you're dealing with and get some guidance on, for a card? Perfect. All right, a card for Angel and a card for Ms. Feliz. And then after Ms. Feliz is Jennifer, and if Jennifer's not there, then Jara. Okay, Jara, so you're the third one up if Jennifer's not there. Okay, you guys are doing fantastic. Oh, T, I called your name, but you didn't respond. So we'll do Angel Wings, and then we'll do T, and then we'll do Ms. Feliz. Okay. Oh, Angel Wings. Look at that card. Keepers of the Earth. Look at that card, guys. That is just stunning. Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Man, maybe some of them have angel wings. Perfect. I will respond to your email with the link. Oh, beautiful. Anytime anybody wants to send me stuff they're doing like that to look at, I will more than willingly look at it, and I will be your cheerleader. I will cheer you up and say that's amazing, because I'm all about giving support to other people. All righty. I found him. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, Delisha. I'm going to unload this for a hot second, stretch out my knee. My right knee, after my right hip went in, now my right knee is kind of just feeling a little tight. All righty. Angel Wings. You are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your own unique way. It is a time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you're doing. You do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Let's call it in. I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and my work, and I call it in now. Include any specific requests that you want. So I call in financial abundance. I call in creativity. I call in clarity. I call in guidance. I call in whatever you need to call in. Okay? I call in support. So I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and my work, and I call it in now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? So these ones here, T, it's just the cards that I'm using. So these are the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. So it's just the deck that I'm using right now. And they have, some of them have activation messages in them. Ooh, did you feel that? Yeah, so these are just clarity, like I'm just giving clarity cards. Okay, T, if you want a card, or you can get healing, or you can get guidance. So what the guidance is let's say you were having a relationship issue and you were like, how should I navigate through this thing? Or, you know, how do I deal with, you know, having anxiety attack? How would I deal with that? So if you ask me for guidance in that area, then I would give you guidance on how to navigate through that. That's what I mean by guidance. For clarity, we consult the card. For healing, I will do the healing with you. Clarity card. Maybe we'll get an activation one for you too. You would love to have a relationship? Yeah. How's your relationship with yourself, Jara? Ooh, 1110, 1110. Okay, wait. We have to pause. We need a pause. We got to the cauldron. We've got the bay leaves. Whoa, we got lots of bay leaves. I'm like just joyish. All right, what do we want to call in, loves? What do we want to call in? Some healing. Brevity. Balance and abundance. Health. Positive thoughts. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wealth. Wealth is very important in the dimension we're living in. We need money. Perfect. Sounds great. All right. So prosperity, because prosperity can come in other forms than money. We'll call in some luck, because why not? Luck's always good. And good intentions, setting good intentions. That's really awesome. Good intentions. And love and peace and joy. Okay, we're going to burn this now. We're going to burn this now. I even found my lighter. Can't sit that on top of the cards, though. Alrighty. Oh, confidence. Let's see if I got a little. It's a little leaf. I can't fit the confidence on there. I put so many other words. We ran out of space. We'll have to remember confidence if we hit 12-12. I don't know about that today. If we do, we'll need a break beforehand. All right. We're just going to burn that last little bit because you know me, if it doesn't all burn, we got to make sure it all lights up, even the little twiggy. Reconcile. Beautiful. 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 I love that. I love that. Such a great thing to bring in. It feels beautiful. Okay. T wanted a card, and then Ms. Feliz, and then Jara. Okay. Alrighty. T. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good card. All right, I'm going to show it up here. It's a really good card. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Melinda. I love it. I love it. Thank you. All righty. Mirror. This is a good message. This is a good message. We all need to listen here. We all need to listen here because there's a very important message for everybody here. All right. Right? Who or what is triggering you? The filter of your own experience is how we experience 90% of the time through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often, it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is time that they are triggering something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. What or who is triggering you? What is it in you that they are triggering? And what part of you longs to be witnessed? Just a beautiful, beautiful message for all of us, right? So those triggers are, it may be, like say you get triggered because, somebody is getting awarded for service, right? And you're like, why? Like I'm upset, or I'm like jealous over this person getting that award. Is that because I long to be witnessed for my service to the world? So I want that recognition for that part in me that's serving. So I'm jealous or triggered because they're getting awarded and I wish it was me. Or am I getting triggered because, I'm getting triggered because somebody raises their voice at me. And when they raise their voice at me, I get triggered because it reminds me of being yelled at as a small child and the consequences of what would happen beyond just being yelled at. So it invokes fear in me that I'm going to re-experience that. So I need to know that I need to heal through that part still. It's a beautiful message. But we mirror things. We see mirrors. How we feel about ourselves is reflected in all of our relationships to some capacity. It'll be different. You'll see certain relationships will definitely reflect more of your unhealed than other relationships, but we do see reflections of us in there. Okay, Hazel, card. We won't shuffle too far because that'll take too long, but we got to go get it. We got to get that bunny to the vet. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. What a beautiful message, because it's just a confirmation that you're in the right directions and no need to apologize. You are always so wonderful in waiting until the end and staying for the whole show. So if anybody can accommodate giving you a card earlier, it's this group here, because you're very accommodating for everyone else. Oh yes, you're already doing it is at the front. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening, and you are closer than you think. I'll hold that up while I read, and you can screenshot, okay? You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted will soon blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now, all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane, water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will soon come. You are already doing it. Keep doing it. Alicia, you're still on the list. Beautiful. Alrighty. Ms. Feliz. Ms. Feliz, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We did do a little bit of shuffling around and reorganizing, so I appreciate you. I appreciate you being so accommodating as too, Miss Feliz. And it's your turn. Card, healing, or guidance. I feel like you want a card. Have a great day. Love you. Alrighty. You're so welcome. All right, Ms. Feliz. I'll hold a space for Ms. Feliz, even if she doesn't show up right now, but I'll hold the space for her for a little bit anyway if she comes back in. If Ms. Feliz shows up again, she'll get a card right away, okay, guys? Because I did have to rotate. I rotated a couple through. It was like, it's your turn, and then I went da-da-da-da-da with other people that had to leave, so. All right, so Jara, would you like a card? So apparently you need a card. I'm going to have a sip. We're not too much further out. Your relationship with Alan. Well, that's a good message. Don't dim to fit in. So I have a question for you in regards to your relationship. You're so close, Blanco. So close. Just a little bit more, love. All right. So are you being authentically you? Are you showing up in your full glory? Right? You know how I remember living small, being too afraid to rock the boat, too afraid to say things that were on my mind, right? And we get into people-pleasing states of mind where we're so afraid of losing the person that we're in a relationship with that we just do everything we can to please them and to be available for whatever they need, and we don't stand into our own light. So when something happens that's maybe a violation of a boundary or something that we don't like, we don't say anything. We just sit there with our mouths quiet because we're too afraid to say something, because if we rock the boat, maybe it'll create a conflict. And in that conflict, they'll decide to leave. And heaven forbid they leave, because if they leave, then what does that leave us? It leaves us with nothing. Right? But this card is saying you don't, and you shouldn't. The most important thing is that you love yourself and you're being authentic to you, because that's how you're going to heal and be healthy. And when you are healed and authentic, then you line with your authentic other half. This isn't about not having work in the relationship, because no relationships are perfect, but it shouldn't be struggle. And if there's any elements of toxicity, then that's something you need to get away from, right? But we stay for that because we think that's what we deserve. Okay, so don't dim your light. I'll read the message on the card, but I wanted to have that little bit of conversation. Hi, Mary. How are you, love? Okay, so don't dim to fit in. It's a huge message for all of us. Do not dim to fit in, right? I talk about this in other times too. My brother thinks cards are stupid. Literally, like, stupid. Thinks that nobody with money, nobody with intelligence or education or status would do healing with me because I use cards, right? I love it too, right? That if I dimmed my light for him, we would not be together right now in this capacity, right? So I can't dim my light. I'm here to do what is important and healthy and filling for me. What makes me happy is my life. I got to make myself happy and joyful. And the people that love you, they're going to love you because they're going to love you the most when you're happy. They're going to love you when you're being true to yourself, right? That's the most important thing. Hi, Facebook user. Hello. Alrighty, so let's read the message and see what the message says for us, because it's very important. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding, and you are part of the universe, so expanding is part of your nature. Hi, Jen. Love you, sweetheart. If someone makes you want to retract, notice, and slowly back away, they are not for you, and you are not for them. I love it. If someone makes you want to retract, notice, and slowly back away, they are not for you, and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you, or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine brightly, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too. Or not. Keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't, because they were likely born under the proviso of I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can live on. So how are you dimming your light to fit in? It's a beautiful message. Couldn't have asked for a better message for your relationship question. Shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond, right? Okay. Marilyn. Is Marilyn still there? You're welcome. Card for you, Marilyn. Yeah. No, it took me, I had to heal. So if you need to do some healing, oh, Ms. Felice, okay, pause. Ms. Felice gets a card right now. Ms. Felice gets her card right now. And then after Ms. Felice, Marilyn will get her card. I called for you, and when you didn't answer, I was like, nope, we're going to hold space for Ms. Felice. She shows back up. She gets her card. Absolutely. Hi, Zoe. Missed you yesterday. I know it was a lot of people, and I didn't get to your card before I called, but I think anyway. Woo. She was first. Yeah, we'll give you. We got the Imrama again. You can get on the list, Zoe, for sure. Okay. Hi, Jen. Imrama again. Where are you being called to journey to? I put you on the list, Zoe. Oh, I was holding the book open to it, searching behind it. That's so funny. So the Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pull this card, and I'm just going to do something because I realize I don't have my calendar up, but I do want to make sure that I'm not missing something that's coming up. Okay, I got a little time still. Woo! Yay, yay, yay. All right. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be to a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place. So do you feel this feeling like you need to go some places or go in these different directions? Yeah, I have a call at 12:30. 12:30. So we have to be off before then. But I think we're gonna probably keep the list pretty much like where it's at and finish up everybody that's on the list and then close it. Yeah, so you may be being pulled to sacred sites or sites that your soul remembers, right? So a shift will take place within you when you go to those places. And you're being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is a journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert, or drink from some ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. Friends, the old friends that are from before. The ocean, you want to run to the ocean? Yeah, that's lovely. Lovely. But if you feel like you want to run away, connect with me, Ms. Felice. Connect with me. And I will help you heal. We can work together. Okay? So if a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. So we're going to light you up with this card. Okay? So hold the card to your heart and say, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. Like tingling, just tingling. Beautiful. All righty. Beautiful. Still feeling itchy. I have all these tinglies that, wait, tinglies. Whoo, and now the chill. Now the chill. All right. Okay. Marilyn wanted a card, so Marilyn is next. Then we have Kimberly, Debs, Alicia, Blanco, Liz, Zoe, Melinda. Okay. You're so welcome, Ms. Felice. And definitely take the free call and see how we can work together, right? Take the free call and see what I have as options to offer, right? We can talk about all the different things that I can do. Okay, Marilyn. Ooh, I like this card just from the name on it because I think that it's an important card for us all as well. All right, so I'm going to show it over here. And then I'm going to show Marilyn. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Like I said, I like this card. I like when we get cards that I know are going to carry messages that are going to resonate through everybody. Everybody's going to feel this card. So let's see. We just had to find it in here. Oh, found it. Boundaries. You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might be only a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries, for when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear and others know where they stand, and you are able to give freely, when your boundaries are clear, there you go, when your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be the need for approval, or fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is your second brain. It has the intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this place when you're deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? So where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? We're being called out, man. We're being called out. But I love that, right? Hi, Maria. Okay. Is Kimberly still there? You're so welcome. And connect with me if you want to work through things. I can definitely help you set firmer boundaries. I love saying no now. Especially, because it's true. I don't want to say yes and then resent myself for saying yes to something that I don't want. And I don't want to say yes and resent other people because I feel like they're taking advantage of me. Right? It's definitely something that needs to occur. All right, is Kimberly still there? And if Kimberly's not there, we're going to move on to Debs. And if Debs is still there, great. If not, then we're going to move on to Alicia. And if Alicia's not there, Blanco. Okay? So give me your names, who's here. And Debs is here. We got one above, so good. Anna has a straight up question. Hi, Liz and Alicia. Oops, I dropped a card. You gotta move the chair. It was the boundary card jumped out of the deck. All right. All righty, Debs. Did you want a card, healing, or guidance? Okay. And Alicia, what did you want? Did you want a card for clarity, or did you want healing? And Blanco's here. Very nice. Hi, Jack O'Connor. A card, please. Ooh, protection. We're straight up calling in protection. Look at that card, Debs. Let's call in our protection. Call back your power. Cut cords. Soul retrieval. Beautiful, beautiful message. And we should. Remember, I was telling everybody that every day you should get up in the morning, call back your power. And every night before you go to bed, call back your power again. Right? So let's see what this card says in protection. It's called protection. As soon as I find it. Found it. Found it. All right. You are being called to protect your energy and call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Do not keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically each night. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events, so it's important to keep checking in. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keeping your energy clear takes work. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it's important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you're being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see what chakra feels like it needs a bit of an energetic cleanup. And then connect with me so I can help you with all of that, your soul retrieval and your chakra clearing. So if you have a specific chakra, like if you go through and you check in with your crown, and then you check in with your third eye, and you check in with your throat, you check in with your heart, you check in with your solar plexus, you check in with your sacral, and you check in with your root, and you feel specifically one of those energy centers seems like it's really, and it's probably better if you go root up, because more than likely the center that's blocked is going to be one of the first three, and if not, then it'll be the fourth or the fifth. Right? We tend to get blockages through those ones initially, right? This is our higher, right? So, I mean, you'll be really in your power when you're speaking your voice, when you're speaking your truth and standing up for yourself, and your throat chakra is really open, right? But so it's typically one of the lower ones when we're in the healing part of our journey. But I'm going to pull this here, and then I'm just going to say this for you. And it's important that we all kind of say this together, whether you're repeating it in your mind or not, but we can all do this, okay? I call back any lost soul fragments, power or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this life or others, that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So read that message again, okay? I call back any lost soul fragments, power or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this life or others, that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Now I'm going to hold it at this screen for all of the viewers that are over here. And I'm going to say it one more time, Continue along, repeating it for the third time, either out loud or in your mind. I call back any lost soul fragments, power, or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this life or others, that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish. Any power of or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'll hold that up if you want to take a screenshot. And you can say this every day. I would say it twice, in the morning when you get up and at night before you go to bed. And for anyone that wants this one, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful deck. You can take a screenshot of that if you'd like. And if it is in reverse, just mirror the image afterwards, okay? Hello, Mellow Fred. You're so welcome. I'm like I have like super tingly. All right, so Marilyn, Debs, all right, Alicia, and then Blanco, okay? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna sit back in my little lotus position so I can get into a tucky little ball, heat myself up. Hello, Alicia. So, would you like a clarity card, or do you have something in your life that you would like guidance surrounding trauma and mental health or mindset or anything like that? You can ask any of the questions. I'm just gonna give my head a little scratchy scratch from all of the tinglies. Whew. Okay. Or healing energy. You're confused on your twin. That's a long marriage for sure. You want me to pull a card for you and see what clarity we can get for that? Okay. But one thing I would suggest for sure, Alicia, is take advantage of my of my clarity call, right? To talk and see how I can help you. Okay. Because I mean, you might be thinking like working with me is like 5 or 10 or whatever, some odd thousands of dollars, and I want you to know it's not that expensive, and I do payment plans, so it's not my trauma wellness without the woo woo. That one's a little more expensive, but it's because I do the process completely different. But in my Sacred Journey Oracle packages, the group package is $555 for 3 months. Like $555 for 3 months. Like it's not that expensive when you put it over 3 months. I know at my height of my my unhealed self, I was wasting probably at least $500 a month on food or games or like just stuff to numb out and avoid doing the healing. And if you do it in an individual capacity because you want to work one-on-one with me, the 3-month package is $9.99. I was spending $200 a session for my therapist. $200 per session. I saw her twice a week. So I spent $1,000 a month, and I spent years with her. So on my profile, there's a Calendly link. Just copy that Calendly link into your browser, and then go there, and you can schedule a link. You can schedule a time that works for you. Ooh, this is cool, Alicia. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That is beautiful. The age of light. We are. It's the age of Aquarius now. The age of light. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you're supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this lifetime. And I say that again and try to enunciate a little better. That's cool. All right. You are way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul has 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you pull it together, all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came with a clear soul path. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward. This is the part of you that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forward, be seen, and rise. Oh, big one here. We got another activation. So this is on your heart chakra, okay? I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all of my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. What an amazing message. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received throughout all my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. And own that. Woo! Take on that power. Beautiful. And what that means, if you're struggling, connect with me to heal, because I want you to stand in your authenticity. I want you to love yourself, because when you love yourself, then you can adopt that courage, the courage that is required to be authentically you. It takes courage to go here. It takes courage to stand up and wear a crown. It takes courage to do these things, right? But that courage comes when you love yourself, because then you're like, I don't care what anyone thinks as long as I love me, right? So let's ignite your self-love. So you'll step into your power and totally embrace it. Blanco, it's your turn, love, and you want a card for some clarity. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Woo-wee. Got some great energy today. Great energy. Blanco, it's your turn, love. Thank you so much for your patience and waiting. So much patience. You're so loved. You're so welcome. All right, Blanco. Let's see what your message is. Ho-ho. Different card, which is awesome. But look at this beautiful card. So I like showing it to the opposite screen than the one that's getting it. So this, guys, look what this is for Blanco. Blanco is on the Facebook stream. So Look at your card. Pillar of light. That is an amazing card. Your vibration is rising. You are an oracle. That's what it says. So beautiful. Like, I'm like, woo, just chilled with that card. Pillar of light. Pillar of light. Ooh-wee. Okay, Blanco. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting to the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. Such a beautiful, beautiful message. So we have an activation for you, Blanco. All right. So this is to be held to your heart chakra. And then you're just going to repeat what I say. I allow the light of the heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. I allow the light of the heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. So I'm going to do the third one with this screen over here. I allow the light of the heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. It's a pretty powerful message. Very powerful message. And Blanco, let me know how you felt with that, how that resonated with you. Okay. Because for some of us, we might not be looking for, like some soul activation, even though we need it. We might not have been looking for that. Maybe what you were looking for was just a specific question that you want an answer for. Okay, Liz, and then Zoe. Love is everywhere. Melinda. Because Melinda is always such a doll. Closing out the show. So Liz, a card, guidance, or healing. Good. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hello, Helena. Nice to see you again, dear. So, Liz, and then Zoe. Okay. So what did you want? A card, healing, or guidance. So card, healing, or guidance. Zoe, same thing. Card, healing, or guidance. Okay, let me know and then I'll get to you, okay? I'm just going to stop shuffling because I feel like I've shuffled enough. You want guidance on career? Okay. You can ask a question and I can give you guidance that way. Or if you want, you know, like if you want specific guidance around a certain topic, you can ask the question and I'll give you guidance on that. But otherwise, if you want the card to give you the guidance, just let me know to pull a card for you. If you want guidance from me, ask a question. If you want guidance from the cards, just let me know you want a card and I'll pull the card and it'll give you the guidance that you're seeking. And you're so welcome, Blanco. And Liz, if you're there, my love, Liz Brewer, then let me know and let me know whether you want a card, whether you want some guidance, like tips or techniques to manage certain things, or if you want healing. Okay. So what is the guidance that do you want guidance from the card, or do you want to ask me a question and I'll give you my guidance? Card. This one came up earlier, so I'm glad that it came up again. Good morning, Alicia from BC. Love BC. I lived there for 10 years when I was growing up. The ever unfolding rose, Liz. Okay, the ever unfolding rose. And that is the first card in this whole book, I think. Yep. All righty. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open your heart through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Whenever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are now going through a difficult time. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that, perhaps as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day, in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently. Treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby. To unwrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. Let life crack you open. So beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful message. Right? Yeah, there's pain and there's heartache and there's trouble, but sometimes, you know, that heartache that we go through from losing somebody, you know, we learn who we are more from those moments, or we fall more madly in love with ourselves, or we realize, hey, that person had me in a box and I don't belong in a box. I'm gonna bust out of this, right? And we turn back later on and we're like, you know what? That relationship taught me how to love myself more than anything else could have. So even though it was extremely painful, I'm looking back grateful that it broke me wide open so I could love myself more deeply. Okay. All right. Zoe wanted a card as well. Okay. Zoe wanted a card as well. Okay. Let's stop real quick. Oh, it was the same card that I pulled for Amanda earlier. This beautiful card. Share your voice. Okay, so Zoe got share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Okay? Come out of the cave. All right, found it. Yeah, it is a beautiful deck for sure. All right. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Such a beautiful card. Express yourself, share your voice, and speak to those who can hear you. Okay? So find your tribe, find your collective, just like I'm doing. And you found us, so yeah, no, you fit right in. All right. So after Zoe, Helena wanted a card, and she was being very lovely and giving gifts. And look at us, we hit 40K. We're at 1205. I'm rising star number 82, apparently. Number 82, rising star. I love it, and it's all due to you guys. So thank you. All right, Helena. Haha, we got this card earlier. Align your life. What is not in alignment needs to be changed. It's a great message. And I love the picture on it too. So Helena, my phone's just, well, I know why it's vibrating. It's telling me my appointment's in less than a half an hour. Alrighty, align your life. Align your life. Until next time, Alicia. Love to you, friend. Alrighty, Helena. What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. What we get to do this. Much love to you too. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. If you pulled this card, you're being called to let go of who you once were or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now. To courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity. To embrace your weirdness, your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring the parts of your life into alignment so they are congruent with who you are truly today. What in your life is not aligned and needs to change? Beautiful, beautiful message for all of us, right? And that's what I'm here to do. Ignite your self-love, get you into your authenticity. So connect if that's something that you need to do. You always connect with me. All right. The clarity call is completely free. We can discuss how I would work with you. But I love you guys. All righty. After Helena, Melinda to close the show. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful process. All right. So Melinda, I love pulling this card for you. I'm going to show it here, awakening. And then I'm going to show it here, awakening. So we're gonna wake you up. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Just have to find it in the book. Awakening. I love this card too. You are going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rising through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world, or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following work your light activation. Align your heart. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine, to open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. I love this card because it keeps saying my company, mind, body, spirit, over and over again. Alrighty, we are going to do another burn, and we're going to close it at 12:12 after we burn our bay leaf. So let's call in some more things. Okay, let's do another leaf and close out the show at 12:12. So, balance, confidence, happiness, success, money and love, money and love, peace. All right. And I'm going to put on the back connection to higher self. Faith. Oh, faith and fulfillment. You guys are bringing it. Beautiful. Accomplishment. All right, we're at 1212. Let's burn this. I'm putting a bunch of hearts on the back of it. I'm putting a bunch of hearts on the back of it. All righty. Together. Oh, beautiful. All right. Let's burn this up, and I will thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate you all so much. Let's bring all of this beautiful, look how well that burned up. That was just lovely. Unyielding passion, so strong. Ah, love it. Love you guys. All right. And I'm also getting a phone call right at this time. I don't recognize the number, so we're going to let that go to the answering machine since I don't recognize it. I'm going to clean off my board so we're all ready to go for the next live, which will be tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll be back at it, and I hope to see you then. And if you want to delve deeper into your healing, or you want to be, guided, gently guided, connect with me, okay? I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Bye, guys. I'll do it with this finger.